I've been investing $60 every day for the past year. I started a Robinhood account from zero to show you all how your money can grow. Now, the market is down right now, which is pretty interesting because this is exactly the type of time where most people give up and they stop dollar cost averaging into their accounts. So I did something special for you because I have this huge wall behind me, okay? We just bought this. We invested in this in the studio. So I'm also the COO in the Move Miami. Check out the Move Miami's YouTube channel, by the way. We just started that. If you're interested in videography, cinematography, making stuff, literally half of the podcasts that you see on YouTube, we produce, right? So a little nugget for you here. We've been in the background, but we're coming to the foreground. So we're gonna be talking about cameras and stuff like that and how everything works. But this ain't about that. This is about you. And this is about your financial freaking future, because I want you to be financially free, guys. I actually hate how unfinancially free you are. It really bothers me. It's a huge issue. It's something that I don't like. Okay, so many people when it comes to investing, they overcomplicate it. They don't know what to do. And I'm just like, guys, look at the chart. Look at the chart. So what are we looking at here? Before we get into my account, okay, actually let's do the account first and then we'll do the math. So I'm gonna open up Robinhood. Why did I do this in Robinhood? It doesn't really matter where you do this. I did it in Robinhood because it's accessible. Okay, Robinhood went through the whole debacle, where, people honestly were kind of worried if they were, legit or not because of the whole GME saga and them not restricting trading and blah, blah, blah. And even I made videos about it, but here's a fact. They have the best UI out there. Weeble's pretty good. They're super accessible. So if you're someone starting, you're not trading and stuff like that, Webull is a great option. So let me go ahead and start recording my phone screen. This is my Robinhood account. Let me see if I can get this in focus for you. So the current value is $13,628.77. So that's cool. A lot of money there. Again, started this in April. You can see the first video. I've been switching around kind of the channels this is on, but all of it's there. Some of it was on the macro show. I put it on my trading channel. I'm moving it back. I'm trying to figure out YouTube. I'm not the best YouTuber, guys. I'm just a guy trying to help people. Okay, I'm doing my best. So if you're watching this video, thank you. Please subscribe to this channel. Okay. I already invested the $60 today, so I have $181.15 left for the week. It's Tuesday. I'm a little late doing this video for the week. This is supposed to be wrap up last week. So let's go to year to date. Okay, you can see peak value of all the invested dollars, a little over 14,000. Current value is 13,623. So as of now, I only invest in VOO. I do that because that is the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. Closed at $508.01. What is an ETF for us? An ETF is an exchange traded fund. Okay, an exchange traded fund gives you diversification into a ton of assets across the market without you having to buy them. So imagine you want to buy Apple and Microsoft and Nvidia and Tesla without actually going buy the shares. You can just buy this instead. It's a basket of stocks. It's a basket of all the things. Imagine you go to a grocery store, someone hands you a fruit basket, but instead of fruit, it's stocks. That's what this is, okay? So this will give you that nice annualized compounded return that we talk about when we talk about compound interest. You want to get the S&P 500 for that nice, just very passive investment strategy that's going to make you rich over time. Now, I am an entrepreneur. The very obvious pushback that I get from people is like, Forrest, you shouldn't just invest for retirement. I want to chill now. Well, most of you motherfuckers won't chill ever because you do nothing. You overcomplicate it, and instead of using the profits from your business to invest into a portfolio like this that will just grow over time while you do nothing, and so you stay broke, okay? So whether you're an entrepreneur like me or not, then I promise you I make a good amount of money. You need to take some of those profits and put it into something like this where you just don't think about it and the value just goes up, and it's really that freaking simple, okay? So let's talk a little bit more about it. Just real quick before we jump into that, the total value, again, of VOO is $10,300, and I have some other equity in there. So let's talk about this growth curve. This is a real growth curve. I went to ChatGPT, and I said, hey, make a chart with a black background showing the effects of compound interest for somebody who invested $60 every day at a compound annual interest rate of 10%. So at the beginning, okay, I'm like over here on the graph, by the way. We're way over here on the graph. We're at year 1. This is year 5. And you can see here that it's really low. It's not even at $1 million. So eventually we get over here, we get to $1 million. And this thing starts to go parabolic. It goes exponential. So in 25 years, it'll be about $1 million if I keep it up at this pace. And then it just goes parabolic. And what's really cool about this is this parabola doesn't stop. Okay. Now, it's not $1 million $13,000 isn't $1 million. It's not $100,000. It's not even $20,000, but it's $13,000. This is what's so important about this, guys. Stop overcomplicating it. You can have a savings account. You can have your investment account. What's really cool about this money is that money gives you options. So even if I stop doing this, or if I see some amazing opportunity and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to do YouTube anymore. I don't want to do this. I've got the money. I've got the money. Do you have the money? I've got the money. So there's no downside to investing. Okay, if you need it, yes, you'll pay capital gains tax. Okay, there might be a penalty depending on the type of vehicle that it's in, but you have the money. It's way different to pay a penalty withdrawing $300K than to not have it. People get stuck on this all the time. People always have this fear of loss. They always worry about the worst case, the worst case. Bro, you're only paying taxes because you made money. You're only paying a penalty because you're taking out money that you made. Okay? A lot of people instead go into debt. They go into negative equity. They have a negative net worth. And it's an unfortunate fact that most Americans, most people in the world have a negative net worth. Imagine if you had a positive net worth. Imagine if you were worth something. A lot of you are worth less than zero. Now, that doesn't make you worth less as a person, but if you're worth less than zero, then you need to start doing something about it. Whoops, I'm falling through the floor. And you need to start investing on a daily basis so that your life and your financial future can look like this and you can start taking off. It really is that important. So 1 year in, pretty excited. The last thing that I want to talk about is what to do in this tariff environment. What do we do when the market is down? Okay. This is the best time to buy. Eventually the market will be at all-time highs again. I don't know when. It could take a year, it could take 5 years. But everything that we buy down here, imagine this is a graph of the market, eventually it's going to cost this much. Right now it costs this much, it's going to cost this much. Buy it on discount. You have to see red as a buying opportunity. You have to see red as a buying opportunity. You have to see red as a buying opportunity, guys. I'm telling you, got to put your money where your mouth is so that you can actually put some food where your mouth is. Feed yourself, feed your future. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Go ahead and subscribe. See you in the next one.